Well, hello there, YouTube. It's Ro here. Thank you for visiting You Grow Ro. If this is your first time here, I hope you'll consider subscribing at the end of this video. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you. Today, I'm going to be packing some seeds for something truly exciting, and I'll tell you guys all about it in just a moment. Guys, this year I will be participating in only the largest seed swap I've ever been a part of. I think this is even bigger than the Shamrock seed swap that I was part of last year. 336. This one is called the MMMM 4Ms seed swap. It stands for mostly maters, something or other. Anyways, I heard about it through the group that I keep telling y'all to join, and that is the Tomato Lovers Collective on Facebook. They have been talking about it for some time now, and the time has come to get involved if you were going to. I've seen multiple videos on this, all from the same person, by the way. Her name is Jennifer Joy. The name of her channel is Jen Joy, and she does a lot of tomato content. Talking tastings, growing, potting up, seed hauls, you name it, she's got it. Saving methods, all kinds of stuff, tomato related. She is tomato obsessed, if you were. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I love a good tomato obsessed person because guilty. Anywho, so she did a video last year showing what she got from this swap. And I mean, we're talking hundreds of packs of seeds, hundreds. And actually last year, I think, or this year, I think she said she grew 400 different varieties. Don't quote me on that, but it's something ridiculous like that. And so, of course, she would be involved with something like this. But anyways, she has a video she posted recently about how to join this seed swap. I'm separating my seeds right now into 10. Really, it's somewhere between 11 and 12. Because I always feel compelled to add a couple extra. Anywho, you can send in any type of seeds you want. I mean, they take pepper seeds, flower seeds, peas, whatever, gourds, all kinds of stuff. But this one's about tomatoes, really, obviously. And it's run by one dude, from what I can gather. So to get started, if you wanted to participate in this, you need to join his website. It's one of them old school forums. And the website is tomatojunction.com. That's tomato, JUNCTION, tomatojunction.com. And you need to search for the MMMM Swap. And there he has directions for getting involved, but they're kind of all over the place, which is why Jen's video is so helpful for helping you get settled into what you need to do in order to join the swap. So this year he did let the ladies know that he was looking for specific varieties. Now, if you're late sending in your seeds, apparently he'll just hold on to them to next year, and you'll automatically be entered for next year's swap. So if you did want to go ahead and just take your time getting those seeds together, by all means do that, and then come this time next year, you won't have to be rushing like I am right now. So, let's see. You got to join his group. Like I said, Tomato Junction. And then you have to comment on the post to let him know that you are going to be participating. So those are the first 2 steps. Then the tomatoes that he was looking for. Now, if you don't have them, you don't have them. That's fine. But this is what he was asking for. He was looking to get Kazulas, which is a breed of tomatoes. Jarsons, another breed of tomatoes. He wanted some dwarfs and long keepers. I have a few dwarfs and long keepers that I saved from this year, but not exclusively. So he's going to be getting a variety from me. I got cherry tomatoes up here. I got micro dwarfs and slicers, beefsteaks. I did grow one long keeper successfully, and so I have plenty of seeds for that. I'll be sending him those seeds. So I will fulfill some of his needs this year. I did grow one Jarson this year, but I only got 1 fruit off of it. So, and I ate it. I did not save the seeds from that plant. So I'll have to give that a go next year. And see if I can't save some seeds for him for next year. So the minimum amount of seeds that you want to include in your pack is 5. That's the minimum. But I'm putting in, I don't know, 10 to 12. And then, let's see. The gentleman's name is Gary. So by November 1st, you have to post your wish list on his site, tomatojunction.com. And I believe that is so when he receives your seeds, he at least can send you, attempt to send you something off of your wish list. I did post mine on his site as requested. And this was mine. And you have to make sure you mark what the number 1 want is on your list. And my number 1 is Shadowboxing Dwarf. But I also put, I think you were allowed to put up to, I don't know, 20 varieties or something. I don't know. I just copied a chunk of my list from off of my phone and put it in there. I didn't count it. It may be 20, it may be 30. Who knows? But make sure you mark what your number 1 desire is for tomatoes. And like I said, mine was dwarf shadowboxing. You can send up to 500 packs of seeds. I am not that nut. I don't even know if I could come up with 500 packs of seeds. I mean, I could definitely, with as many seeds as I have, I could definitely come up with 500 seeds, but I wouldn't even know what to do with a package like that. When I receive seeds now from my small swaps, it takes me a solid week or 2 to get those put away. So I'm trying to send him 10 packs of different varieties. So I'm doing the Evil Olive here, which I loved as a tomato. If you are a watcher of my channel, you know I did a a tomato testing, and that was one of the ones that I tested for you guys on the channel. And spoiler alert, I liked them a lot. Same with this here, the Shimo Fury, variegated. That's why I put these leaves on there, so that people would know that this is a variegated variety. Very good tomato. The other person who really likes this one that I saw in their tasting is Nicole Smith Gardening. She did some tastings from the varieties that she grew this year, so definitely check out her channel as well if you're into tomato tastings, that is. And I made these envelopes. Well, I bought the envelopes off of Amazon. It was something like $6 for 500 of them or something like that. They were not very expensive. Of course, I could have got much smaller packs, but I have a hard time with those. Maybe I'm getting like old lady dexterity, but they do sell, ooh, excuse me. They do sell little tiny packs if you wanted to, but I just, this is too small for me. I can't be bothered with this. So I went with this. Plus, I wanted to put a picture of what the tomato looked like on the package. Now you could use stickers if you want to. I have a label maker machine. You do not have to put a picture on there if you don't want to. In fact, many of the seeds I'm going to get, I expect, will not have photos on them. But I did want to include the name, the photo, and what year the seeds were harvested. You could also do something as simple as using your label maker to do something like that. So he wants to receive the seeds in a bubble mailer, which I still have to go buy because I don't have any. He wants you to use number 10 bubble mailers. And you need to mail your package for a November 20th receival, right? So he needs to receive your seeds by November 20th. And then he wants you to include your mailing address, not just on the outside of the envelope, but also inside of the envelope. Right? So it's two places. If it gets, the package gets lost or opened or something, there's a backup to where your where the package was on its way to or where it was coming from. There we go. Don't my seeds look awesome? Guys, these are seeds that I saved using that method that I posted not too long ago. I'll link to that video for you if you're interested. But don't they look awesome? They're nice and clean and fuzzy, and it took no fermenting. I am so anti-fermenting. It's ridiculous. I never have any luck with it. And I was just super stoked when I found this way. And these are healthy seeds, okay? These are not carrying any weird germs and whatnot. Part of my method takes care of what could have been transferred on the seed coats. So if you're interested in that, like I said, I'll put a link to that video in the description. Okay, so moving on, and I'm sorry if this information seems disjointed and whatnot, but it really is. And actually, this video is more for me than it is for you guys. So I can remember what I've done here. So when I participate next year, I'll know what I did right, what I did wrong, you know, that type of thing. And I'll be sure to link all of my taste testings. This year, I think I grew something like 35. I counted, and I've never forgot already. A couple of weeks ago in a video I counted, and I think it was something like 35 slicers and cherries, beefsteaks, and then something around 30 micro dwarfs. I don't remember. I grew a lot though, so obviously this is just a small representation of what I could have saved this year. But I did make sure to save some of what I thought were my best varieties. So we talked about needing to send in your seeds with a size 10 bubble mailer, in addition to including one to send back, right? So you're sending back either $10, sending him $10 for the shipping, or a self-addressed stamped number 10 bubble mailer. And like I said, make sure you include your return address on the inside of the envelope as well as on the outside. So he wants you to include a list of what seeds you've sent in as well. So I'm sending in only tomato seeds. And I think he also has categories, but I didn't understand how that worked, the category thing. But I think my order, well, my shipment would qualify for the tomato category. If you are sending in various different kinds of seeds, he wants you to bundle them separately. Also, this is not the seed swap to be sending in them homemade envelopes. They need to be plastic, and they need to be well labeled. So I'm going to, with my varieties here, I'm going to put them in rubber bands by variety. And then I'm going to take all those varieties and put them in a larger Ziploc bag that has my return address in it. But if you were sending in like peppers and stuff like that, you would put the peppers in a separate bag and your flower seeds in a separate bag, and so on and so forth. And also make sure those are listed on your list of what you sent in. Now, what do I expect to get back? Well, if you send in 100 packs, you're gonna get back 100 packs. No repeats, I don't think either, which is incredible. So you guys, when these seeds come in, we are gonna have one epic seed haul video. No way am I gonna do what I normally do. I'm usually really thorough about my seed hauls or my seed swaps, but on something like this, there's no way, because I'm gonna be getting back 100 packs of seeds. Now, I expect that in those 100 packs of seeds, I will receive many seeds that I've already gotten. But because I know that there are over 10,000 varieties of tomatoes, I also know that I will more than likely get quite a few that I do not currently own. And while I'm thinking of it, I do want to mention that I don't think that I've heard anything about whether or not you can specify what you don't want to receive. So maybe, you're growing in pots alone and you want to only receive dwarf tomatoes. I mean, I guess you could make a note of that, but I don't know if that means that's what he's going to do. I think, he's at the mercy of whatever is coming in from the various people. And you do have the option to go into Tomato Junction and see what other people are planning on sending in. Now, because I still have seeds drying downstairs, this is all I have that's dry. He does not want to receive non-dry seeds. So I'm going to bust into some of my extra packs of seeds and then turn these into to fill in for the so I can reach my 100 pack goal. So let me go get some envelopes. I ran out. Here's my big old bag of envelopes. I remember when I first bought this, I was like, no way I'm gonna need all these, but for whatever it was, $5, $6, big deal, I'll have them for years to come. I would like to think that I've probably gone through half of these already. And you don't have to have like super fresh tomato seeds. I mean, honestly, if you keep them in a cool, dry place, they're great for years to come. But it is helpful. Many people appreciate when you add the year that the seeds were collected to your, as part of the information you include. You can send in F1s and F2s, but you have to notify him that that's what you're sending in. Now, as for that GMO tomato, I saved seeds from my plant, but I'm not sending that in because it was so controversial. I would just rather stick to sending those to people who request it from me and in my seed swap groups, as opposed to sending those in to this gentleman who has to please, I don't know, whatever, however many people. I can't imagine what his mailbox is going to look like in the coming weeks. Okay, so yeah, that's it. To sum it up, you need to send in your seeds. You need to join Tomato Junction. You need to post your seed wish list. You need to by November 1st, and then you need to mail in your package so that he receives it by November 20th. He wants you to use size 10 bubble mailer, and you have to send in a second one for him to send back your seeds to you. You need to include your return address inside the mailer and outside the mailer. You need to include $10 in stamps or cash or a mix thereof for the return envelope, which is supplied by you. And I'm going to be sending in stamps. And even if he doesn't use this many stamps for me, he'll have some left over to use for somebody else. It's a win-win. I'm a giver, so I don't mind. And if you're doing something like Jen, I think is going to try to do the 500 seeds. She's going to be sending in $20 with her package. I have a Canva template with these images on it. If you wanted that for yourself, just let me know and I can send you a link to where you can download it and personalize it for yourself, you know, with your tomato seeds. So guys, if you have any questions about the MMMM Swap, yes, MMMM Swap, do leave them down in the comments there, and I will see if I can answer them for you. Also be looking forward to the upcoming video for when I receive my package back from the gentleman with 100 packs of seeds in it. Oh my God, this is gonna be so epic. Really looking forward to this. I don't know what kind of strange, beautiful, tasty new varieties I might get. But when I do get them, I'll be sharing that with you all. I suspect I won't be getting a package back until, I don't know, November maybe, or I'm sorry, February, March even, I don't know. But it's got to take this man forever to do this. Nobody has mentioned that they're helping him with it or anything. So unless he's like retired or something and he got time to do this all day long, I just cannot see how one man can take care of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of packs of seeds coming in and then shipping them back out. That has got to be some incredible feat. And I'm really excited to be a part of this year. So I'm not going to be in any rush to receive my return package. All right, friends, make sure you get the video a like and subscribe. Share with friends who you think will enjoy this. And I will see you guys in another video on another day. Until then, happy growing, my friends.